What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of this Southampton FIFA 16 career mode. Last episode was absolutely mental. There was a ton of goals in just 2 games, transfer deadline date as well. So we've got our breath back from that. Think it would be a good time to do a squad report. Not so much to look at the stats of the players, but more so we can have a look at the squad we've assembled. Now this is the one that's going to have to take us through until January. So we've got Trapp and Pickford as the goalkeepers, 2 right backs, Cedric and Lopez, Van Dijk, Subotic, Veltman, Ethan White as centre half. So decent coverage. Probably could do with another one in January, a more classy one, because Ethan White is decent as cover but not good really to start. 2 left backs, Bertrand and Target. Happy with both of those. Target does a good job when he comes in and Bertrand is pretty solid. Now in terms of midfielders, we've got 2 natural holding midfielders in Casemiro, Jordi Clasie. Happy with those. We've got Hector Villalba, who's been probably our star performer of the season so far, and Abdul Karim Yoda, who hasn't played yet, hasn't made an appearance, but he's more of an impact player, only cost 1.6 mil, so he was a bit of a squad booster. And then the central midfield players, very strong in this area. James Ward-Prowse, Conte, Tolisso and Dele Alli, all playing in that central area. And in terms of left midfielders, it says we've got a load. We have got a load, but some of these also can play on the right-hand side. Look, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sam McQueen is obviously a youngster, so he doesn't get any game time. But Carrasco, Balassi, Vilna has had limited game time this year. He played quite a few games last year. And Andre Schürrle all can sort of switch around, play anywhere in that front three. We've only got one cam, Thorgan Hazard. We've identified this position as one that we need to improve. Looking to sign another cam definitely in the January transfer window. And then in terms of strikers, we've got just the 3. Luis Muriel, Gonzalo Higuain, who's been smashing goals in, and Yassine Benzia. Look, both of them have been bashing goals in. 6 in 7 for Muriel and 6 in 6 for Higuain. That's exactly what you want from your strike force. But that's the squad. This is the one that's going to have to juggle through all the games that will come thick and fast in the opening half of this season. Next up for us is another tricky game as we travel to White Hart Lane to take on Tottenham. A lot of players, as you'd probably understand, are absolutely shattered from that Barcelona game. So I've had to rotate the squad a little bit. Yoda is going to be making his first appearance on the right-hand side. Balassi, who hasn't played much, comes in on the left. Muriel gets a chance to start. Tolisso, Clasie, Casemiro in midfield. Matty Target also coming in for Ryan Bertrand. Casemiro's lost out there to Pritchard. Slips it through to Lacazette. Trapp does brilliantly to stay on his feet for as long as possible and then make the save. Yoda, what can he do with it? He's got plenty of pace, the lad, and he's done very well to skip over the challenge, and Casemiro could be in. Can he give us the lead here? Casemiro, yes he can. Finishes like a true number 9 would, smashing the ball past the goalkeeper into the top corner. You can see the Saints fans, travelling Saints fans in the background, going mental. Inside the opening 10 minutes, we've got the lead. Credit to Yoda, beat his man, played the ball through, and then that finish from Casemiro. Here's Alexander Lacazette has got through here. He's free of the defence. Looking to get back. Cedric, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful defending. Oh, great footwork from Jordi Clasie. He's got runners on the left. Here's Matty Target. Cuts inside onto his left foot. Bit fortunate to still have possession, but he pulls it back. And Luis Muriel, 7 in 8 for him now. 2-0, 5 minutes before the break. He knows exactly where the net is. What a finish. Target's persistence done really well, and the awareness just to pull it back. First time finish leaves Michel Vorm with absolutely no chance. Muriel on his left foot, top corner. Half time, so far so good. We've got the lead, 2-0 up. Casemiro and Luis Muriel with the goals. Surely coming away with all 3 points from this one. Muriel lays it off to Jordi Clasie. Turns to his right. He's got Yoda. What can he do with it? What's his shot like? Let's test it out. Oh, it's decent. On his left foot, Vorm had to tip that over. Oh, Balassi's done well to wiggle away from the men there. Here's Casemiro. Slips it through. Muriel. It's Tolisso, actually. Wow. What a finish. 3-0, and we've still got over half an hour to play here at White Hart Lane. Casemiro with a beautifully weighted pass, but that finish, though, so cool, so composed. 25 minutes to go, the game's wrapped up. We're going to make a double change. Dele Alli coming on against his former club, and Andre Schürrle coming on as well. Hasn't really made an impact so far, hasn't played a great number of games. Looking to see some quality from him. Casemiro battling for it in midfield, and he's won it as well. Yoda has made a run down the right. What's he going to do with this? Cuts inside, tries to finesse one. Good save from Vorm. Tottenham get it clear. Lacazette's got forward down the right-hand side. Stands one up, back post, Trapp even doesn't get there. We just made a mess of that at the back, to be honest. Thought Trapp was going to deal with that cross. He didn't. Ball fell to Mason, and that's what happens. 3-1. Ryan Mason plays it forward. His son finds Lacazette. Tottenham really throwing everything at us here in the final couple of minutes. Lacazette. Ball is played inside. There's the header on from Vertonghen. This time Trapp does make the save, and that will probably be the last action of this game. There you go, full-time whistle goes. We picked up the win here at White Hart Lane. We were really convincing, but as soon as we scored the third goal, we could afford to take our foot off the gas a little bit. Tottenham grabbed a consolation, but a pleasing display. So next up is Capital One Cup action, and the draw hasn't necessarily been kind. We've got Arsenal in the early stages of this competition. Pickford in goal. The squad is heavily rotated, by the way, so you can see Ethan White comes in. Ivan Lopez returns from his injury. Dele Alli and Thorgan Hazard make a start in midfield alongside Ward-Prowse. Vilna, who has had very, very limited game time this year, gets an opportunity to impress, as does Andre Schürrle, and Yassine Benzia is going to lead the line for the first time in a long time. Here is Dele Alli. Good turn inside. Thorgan Hazard is going to lay this off. Ward-Prowse in a bit of space. Instead tries to play it through to Benzia. Couldn't get it on target. Probably should have done better. Corner kick to Arsenal, delivered by Walcott. Pickford stays on his line. There's the header from Benatia. Probably should have hit the target at least from there. Free header. Arsenal coming forward here, skipping into the area. Oh, it's a great run. Good opportunity. Ball is teed up, and Danny Welbeck, of all people, normally a composed finisher, has just completely fluffed his lines there, snatched at it and driven it over the crossbar. Dele Alli's done well. As we were breaking, the referee's blown the half-time whistle. Cool. El Nene, good bit of play from him. And Kieran Gibbs, who has the shot off the post. Welbeck gets there first, and he's missed another golden opportunity. Ward-Prowse inside to Dele Alli. He's going to knock it on one more to Thorgan Hazard. Tries to chip it through, looking for Vilna. Heads it down, Benzia. That would have been the best goal I've ever scored by a mile. What a move, what a strike. How unlucky, how close was that? Finds Vilna. What's he going to do? It's a good switch of play, actually. Andre Schürrle trying to get past Walcott. Not known for his defending ability. Schürrle hits one, tries to catch or spin it out. Decent save. Ivan Lopez now bringing the ball forward. Arsenal are committing, trying to get this win here. And the ball has been played through to Emilio Vilna, the youngster. Can he finish? Hits one. A spinner with another really, really good save. So we've won possession back. Have we got one last chance to win this game inside the 90 minutes? Dele Alli plays it inside. That is a shocker of a pass. Full-time whistle goes. We've got 30 minutes more. He's not going to shoot. No, sensibly finds Tolisso. Ali to Andre Schürrle. What can he do with it here? Needs it on his right foot, you feel. But he's done well. Left-footed Schürrle. How unlucky. How unlucky can you get? Vilna is going to throw this into play. Target will find Hazard. Tolisso lays it off Benzia. Trying to create room for the shot. Might have done that here. Benzia! Ball delivered into the area. Headed away, is it? No. Olivier Giroud on the turn. Jordan Pickford, what are you doing? It's just a simple ball floated in. Giroud hits it on the turn. Not a lot of power on it. Down the middle of the goal. Should Pickford do better with that? Oh, absolutely. Why has he gone for it with his feet for a start? Dive on that. It's just rolling towards goal. Last throw of the dice, really. Didn't want to have him involved in this game, but Higuain's coming on to try and rescue us here in this Capital One Cup. Otherwise, we're facing an early exit. Vilna will find Tolisso. There's a man in space here. It's Dele Alli. Good turn from him. Finds Higuain. He's got Vilna outside. It's actually Matty Target outside of him. Can we get ourselves level here? Higuain. Ball drops to Dele Alli. That is the chance. That was the chance. That's it, we're out. Capital One Cup is over. I said to the board if they give us more money we'd win a domestic cup. It's all about the FA Cup now. So really disappointing then to go out of the Capital One Cup at such an early stage. However, our Premier League form is absolutely solid. Really, really big win in this episode. 5 from 6 now. Can't really ask for a much better start than that. We're 2 points ahead of Liverpool, who are currently in second. Our next game is actually against third place Stoke City. Arsenal, who've just knocked us out of the Capital One Cup, are in 4th. Everton in 5th. Chelsea and Man United down in 16th and 17th. Norwich, QPR and Sheffield Wednesday in the bottom 3. But it is still early days. 32 games to go. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But we are exactly where we want to be, right at the top of the table. But that'll bring this one to a close, guys. Drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and we'll see you next time.